Hello, welcome to Amanda Martine's Tarot. I'm Amanda. Welcome to my channel. Hello, Tauruses. We're going to do Taurus Masculines first. And I'm going to go a little bit more in depth. So get ready to dive deeper. Let's see how it goes today for career, finance, and in love, single, or in a connection. Okay, let me cleanse these cards real quick. Alrighty. Let me say a prayer over them real fast. Trespasses before those trespass against us, temptation to deliver us from evil. Amen. Heavenly Father, guide me while I read these messages to Tauruses, masculines. Protect myself and their families, friends, loved ones, and soon to be loved ones that are on their way. Okay. Surround us with the golden light of protection, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, please support us with any negative activity from the past. Guide us to the future. And Archangel Michael, please remove any negativity so that we can be surrounded with a light of protection. Surround our dwelling, surround our property, everything that we own, and our future resources that you are granting us that we desire. Heavenly Father God, any evil entities or energies out of this reading, rebuke Satan most of all. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. Masculines. What we need to know for Taurus masculines. So, I'm hearing, why do I hear it soon? The past is soon to end. The past is soon to end. I hear for somebody or a few, the past is soon to end. But you're already going into a new beginning. So, y'all hopped into something or hopping into something really fast. Let's see what they're talking about. Thank you, Holy Father. Please tell me what we need to know for Taurus. Please tell me what we need to know for Taurus masculines. Please tell me what we need to know for Taurus masculines. Dating, career, love, finance. Okay. Okay. There's already yeah, it's already showing that there's no disappointment to be had in the past beginning that y'all had in the recent past. This came by really really fast because there's some sort of disappointment that you have this a feeling of, but it's not a disappointment because now you get to move on to a happy phase in your life. Taurus masculines, give me a challenge card, please. And let me tell you why. Because for some odd reason, there's patience needed here and there's healing needed here. And there's also somebody that's coming in with a lot of money. You're focused, and that's how a lot of Tauruses is. You're focused on business. You're focused on your legacies. You're focused on a lot of things that have to do with financial gain, which is that's perfect for the masculines. I mean, if you want to be the sole provider, the breadwinners, and that's normally how it goes in the Taurus element, normally, because that's just the way your element thinks. You like tangible things. You like things that monetary gain. It's not that you're superficial. It's not that you're greedy. That's just the way you're built. Let's just say that. And you're not a greedy. You're not greedy. You just like money, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody likes money, but you're not afraid to make it. You're not afraid to go make it. So that's just it. I guess that's the best way I can put it. And you can go do that hustle whenever you're ready to go do it, and you make it. And there's not a lot of problems when it comes to a bill, because you're always going to end up, for some odd reason, some people will not be able to jump up and make that bill payment. They'll wallow in their bed. They'll get depressed. No, a Taurus will get up and be like, okay, let me go do this one job real quick. And it won't. Don't think that Tauruses are all, oh, let me go do this, get fast money. No, they have legitimate things that they're gonna do. Cross watchers, so don't already start doing these 1-800. I got a wanted whatever for you. Already know scored. You know. No, no shade on the cross watchers, but come on, no. Let's just everybody calm down on this aspect. No, they do it in an honorable way. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, in the recent past, Holy Father God is saying, "This is who I pray to, so this is how I speak. This is who I open my vessel up to, and don't say or don't think dirty like that, because that's my Scorpio mind, real quick." That's so stupid, right? Anyways, obviously, no, that's gross. Uh, Open up my mind, my vessel. That's just wrong, right? Scorpio sometimes you probably don't think like that, but Scorpios, and I'm a quadruple Scorpio. So imagine. Anyways, what's on my mind? Anyways, so you're going in offering a cup of love in the past. Page of wands, clarify page of wands, new beginnings, and you were going back and forth with messages, but they were more of, let me put it to you this way, the female or the ones that I'm speaking to, the masculine that I'm speaking to, it's for a female. So whoever hears this message, whichever Tauruses hear this message, this is what I'm picking up. Obviously, the uh, the same sex aspect isn't coming up, so you got it going on. You did the right thing. So, you know, let me just explain what happened on the co-ed end of the opposite sex end of the Taurus masculine side. Okay, so and you got it going on too. But this individual thought you were playing the field at the same time as the love offer you gave. They thought it was a dirty one. They thought you were trying to play them foolishly, like play them for a fool, and they didn't want to be played for a fool. Because I'm getting this is exactly what I'm hearing, and I'm reading the cards in a different way. This is intuitively how I'm reading it because I got the page of wands, and then I clarified with the Gypsy Tarot with the, a child, birth of a child, that's a new beginning. I got messages, text messages, and to a friend, female on the page, but a female energy I'm picking up. I'm not picking up on a male, on another male to male. So no. So this is how I'm going to explain it. So obviously, and then I got the Knight of Cups. So you went in with a actual offer of love because you felt something for this female, a heartfelt offer. But the way you explained it to her, she thought it was just a booty call and she didn't want replayed. And I got the full card. And I'm going to say taking a risk. She thought she was going to be taking a risk on you. You obviously thought you were going to be taking a risk on her too. But it was a clean slate for both of y'all, like a new beginning, brand new. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah. God, Holy Father says, move along. Let's go to the next. At the present moment, you're actually going, you're moving on triumphantly because the past female friend that you were sending texts to, that you had a heartfelt feeling towards, that you were sending text messages to, but they were not heartfelt enough for that person, probably had issues still from a previous relationship because maybe y'all weren't communicating things correctly back and forth. Y'all were having some issues communicating. So y'all did not mesh well. So do not be disappointed. That just wasn't the person for you. So you're actually moving in the right direction. So you're feeling like I'm getting the chariot card moving in the direction, and you're feeling you're moving in the direction of disappointment. You're not. You're moving into the direction of the King of Cups because I got the Five of Cups and I got the King of Pentacles. You're moving in the direction of love, of being in love. So you're gonna you're already moving in the right direction towards your love of the like your love of a lifetime. Good feeling. Okay, and let me do a run over real quick because I'm already getting too many messages at one time. And you're moving towards somebody that's actually a match. You're moving towards in the near future a Queen of Cups that is whole already, and she's gonna get you. She's gonna get your messages no matter what. You're gonna mesh well, and but she's gonna have to make a decision. So don't get sidetracked by that. If you have a little bit of competition, hey, go in with a better, just show what you got because it feels as though as I'm talking to a suave Taurus, but don't go in with any indication that you're too good for her. You need to be on the same level because the female that I'm picking up on, she's got it going on just like you. Y'all are on, excuse me, are on each other's level. Don't get arrogant, don't get cocky, and if she starts getting that way, you know what to do. Life goes on. Okay, so this is very, very good. This is good karma given to you by Holy Father himself. He's heard a meeting. I'm hearing meeting of the minds because you've been depressed about your love life. This is this woman is a gift to you, Taurus. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. I don't think that you've been messing it up though, but don't self sabotage with just one inkling of, oh, now I did something wrong. Recover it as fast as you can, and ask her, did I do something wrong? Just ask her. And a woman that's secure with herself is going to say, no, you didn't do anything wrong. But if a woman directly says, I asked you to do something and you didn't do it, or I asked you for something and you know what she asked for and you didn't, you didn't receive or she doesn't receive anything back, like a message of a question she asked, or and you leave it blank and you just ignore that question, that's suspect. You look suspect. So don't leave anything questionable. Don't leave anything questionable. That's all a woman wants is for you to be able to trust her, and God knows that you need to be able to trust her, and she needs to be able to trust you. Okay, let me go ahead because I got in the near future, you're going to get to that space of wholeness. You're becoming you're and I'm hearing that you're going to get more, a new job, a new job offer, contracted offer, a new contract offer. A new contract offer. You're signing on the new contract offer. So, whatever field of work that you're in, yes, go ahead and do so. Because you always have, okay, leave it at that. You always have an area of leeway to get out because they give you a certain amount of time to break out before you can't breach it. So make sure you read over the contract before. Don't just because I say yes. Just read over everything. And if you're like, oh, this looks really good, hey, at least you got that offer. At least you read over it. And if you know exactly what you're reading, hey, that offer, they see my potential. You're gonna start uplifting yourself, and you're gonna be like, yes, I'm back. Pretty much, I am back. And there's not gonna be no more. I'm trapped inside my head. How am I going to be able to get this big house that I wanted? The overall energy is the 10 of Pentacles. I wanted to say that for the last, but for the last, that is the overall energy. You're going to get your legacy. You're going to get that big house. You're going to have that money. You're going to have love. And you're not going to get locked in the mind or locked up. I don't know why I have to say that either. That's just for a certain amount of Taurus. Just watch what you're doing. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you because everybody's been in situations. Everybody has a certain life. You either clean up or you don't clean up. I hope you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, some do. All right, let's move on. All right, the Queen of Cups we have here is going to be in love with you. That is the couple that I'm seeing on the board right here, right now for Taurus's reading. I don't think you've ever had two people on the same board for a Taurus reading that I've ever had, because I've read for Taurus before. That's that's pretty good. That's a loving relationship right there. their counterparts. Okay, let's see. Let's dive into the Queen of Cups' decision making here. Let's see what her angle is. Clarify the Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Thank you, Holy Father. Okay. Arrogance is not the key to this girl's heart. Drop the attitude, drop the sarcasm, be yourself, but don't act like you're better than that than her. Don't try to overdo it. Don't don't try anything. Be yourself. Just be yourself, because the Queen of Cups just loves unconditionally. And you're going to love her. I hear love at first sight, and that love doesn't go away. But she will end this if you don't change that certain part of you that has a cocky arrogance to you for some reason. That's it. Let's see. Let me dive deep into that. If I have any cross watchers that might know a Taurus like this, it's a Taurus reading, but hey, you never know. Your love of your life might be watching. They need a little bit of advice on this. Let's see. Because I got the haughtiness card. That's like the peacock. And it needs to end. Yeah. She's going to do research on you. She's going to do her research on you, and for some of the Tauruses I'm reading for, the masculines, this person is somebody you know already from the past, a friend as well. And this friend might turn into your wife. Yeah, that's what I got. That's that's pretty nice. All you gotta do is have conversations and connect with her, and you're a shoe in. You're a shoe in. I don't say that, but you're a shoe in. Okay, let's see what we got for judgment here. That's what our challenge is. You're I'm hearing you're under judgment as well as this person. This person from the past. Maybe it didn't go so well. Maybe it didn't go so well in the past. Purify judgment. Purify judgment. And it's not the one that didn't just work out. It's somebody else. It's a Scorpio. This one is a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Okay, and you're coming up as a counterpart to the Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer as the King of Cups. So your energy is bouncing off towards her. Y'all are already connected in a certain way. We have a whole bunch of soulmates in our life, and you're going to connect. Our energy will bounce off just like electricity. So that's what energy is all about. All right, let's see. Purify judgment. Okay. Uh, you might have. Okay, so this person, would like you, okay, Holy Father knows what both of y'all are thinking, both of y'all are doing, both of y'all are going to want in each other. Because if y'all decide to be like a permanent partner for each other, and I feel like at this moment, at this time, but because energy is fluid, this might put you in a little bit of doubt because whatever whatever vices you might have, may it be women, may it be gambling, may it be substances, may it be, that could be alcohol, that could be anything you're addicted to, or cross watcher. Okay? It can go either way, vice versa, or pornography, or it's just something that you overindulge in. If you overeat, if you overdo things, there's a lot of individuals all over the world. I gotta check my luck. See, OCD. So, anyways, uh, that you just can't overindulge, and it's saying that you overthink a lot. You could have a crowd of people in your house, but you're overthinking about something totally different about, and you won't even care about what's going on in your house. It's you're in the clouds. You're in the clouds. Okay. What you have invested on, keep investing into your your work. Invest your time into your work because you're going to see progress. That's the advice. Because when your work is doing well, you're doing well in your mind, heart, mind, body, and soul. That's what the Holy Father says to relay to you. Let's see here. It's going to be a big change, okay? But you're going to give up a lot of friends if you haven't already. I feel that you have pushed away a lot of people, Taurus, men out there, because you knew they were good for you. They caused a lot of damage in your life, and they kind of ruined some of your work for you. Okay, they did. They ruined some of your work prospects. So, getting rid of the individuals that you believe that were in your way was a good thing, because I'm hearing they were liars. They were deceiving you. They were. I don't want. Why like I want to say two timing, but they were backstabbing you. Like they would smile in your face but talk behind your back. So yeah, people from the past, an ex from the past, and she was older than you, Taurus. You thought, oh, I'll have that person around because we used to be together. It's like an elderly old female. But no, you can't have that person around because she's going to bring things down for you. She's always going to be in your way if you're going to want other women around. She's going to, yeah, and she's not going to let you have a good time. She's trying to force her way in your life. I'm hearing about your kids. Okay, so clarify the position. because she still loves you. She's younger than you. There's two women now I'm seeing on. Okay, they're both exes. You got two, one that's older and one that's younger. They both have love for you. They're both in love with you, but you don't like them. You don't want them. They don't. They're not up to your standards. They're not up to your standards. One's very she's a cheater. They're both cheaters, and they both use you, and you know this. Okay, I'm gonna move on with that. But I want to say, yeah, they have love for you when you're handing money out or you're handing something else out. Yeah, they got love for you when they're getting something out of it. Invest in your work, invest in yourself, invest in your children, Taurus. And the outcome is a star card. You're going to, no matter what, shine brighter than what you think. You're not, you're still being noticed. You're still being seen. For some odd reason, there's a, you're going to feel that empty hole, that void. It's going to be filled. You don't have to always feel like you got to fill it with some unnecessary vice or somebody else. You're going to be okay. Your life is good. Your life is good. You just have to focus on everything that God has given you and be grateful every day and say hey, you're grateful and say it out loud. There's no more tears in your outcome. Let's see. And whoever's put you in despair on the constant and on the regular, if you do your due diligence, I'm focusing on these two individual women and whoever's been displaying constant despair towards you, like giving you very negative vibes after you've been around them or causing arguments or giving you negative energy. Uh, they're under judgment because yeah, you're gonna finally snap and you're gonna be like, okay, I'm not with these two females. They're preventing me from being with the female I want to be with. And I'm not doing right by myself if I continue on with this. I want to say ice capade. What the heck? No, but that's not it. This madness, chaos. That's devil energy. You don't need it. You don't need it. And it's kind of a masquerade, they're saying too, because take the masks off already. You are a good person. You don't have to be anything more than you. If these other individuals want you to bring out something out of you that is not intentionally who you are, but they force it out of you, you don't need to bring that out for anyone. You know how to control yourself. You know how to have self control. You know how it feels like to be in a good vibe, in a good surrounding of enjoyment and with good people. Just understand that you don't have to keep on going in circles and circles and because you're not being disobedient to God. You're being disobedient to yourself if you keep doing this. God's watching. God's settling all those debts that they're putting towards you, but then if you're not doing right by the people that try to help you and you're ignoring them, pushing them away for individuals that don't mean you well, he's going to, of course, tell you, wait a minute, everything's going to stop for you. And that's it. Until you, boom, recognize epiphanies are going to start bouncing around in your head. This is what I have to do. Get rid of those folks because sure, I'll be all right for I'll be all right no matter what because you're your own man. Nobody tells you what to do but God, and you still have that co-creation part of yourself. Free will. Don't abuse it. That's all it is. You just can't abuse yourself or abuse God, and don't let anybody abuse you. That's all I have for you. Okay. Love you, Taurus. Okay? Platonically, love you. Okay. I thank my Heavenly Father in heavens and on the earth. He's here. All right. And I'll see you later. Um, I'll put out a couple more for Taurus today, and we'll see what we're going with this. So, thank you for watching. Bye.